Let's get to Bob Pisani. Hey, Bob.
Good morning, Carl. Happy Monday, everybody. Yep, and it's vaccine hopes. We've got new highs on the Russell 2000, new highs on the Dow, really close on the S&P. If you take a look here, the vaccine hopes are very clear because biotech stocks, the IBB is doing really well, banks and energy. There's your reopening story right there. Tech lagging a little bit, and consumer staples also lagging as well. It's the reopening stocks that are moving, your cruise lines, energy stocks like Apache are really strong. Marriott and the hotels all up. There's your reopening story, a lot of optimism there. So why all the bullishness? Well, the market's thinking a lot of things are going to go right, and that's the problem because things could go wrong very easily. But there's a stimulus hopes. Maybe it'll be one piece, maybe it'll be two pieces. We don't know, but there'll be some pieces that are going to pass. A smooth rollout of the vaccine. The markets on earnings are saying there's going to be a significant reopening in the second quarter of 2021, and everybody knows valuations are stretched 22 times 2021 numbers, but they say it's justified because we're going to have an historic expansion of pent-up demand in 2021. This is the reasons for the bullishness. Like I said, a lot's got to go right here. Elsewhere over the weekend, a couple things caught my eye. Hackers getting into computers at the Treasury Department and elsewhere. Ouch. These cybersecurity ETFs have been on fire all for the last 6 months. Huge inflows, huge amounts of money being put into them. Of course, it's not necessarily saving the world. FireEye itself got hacked in a rather embarrassing omission last week. But nonetheless, the company, corporate America, individuals love these thematic ETFs, solar, robotics, social media, cybersecurity. This is the way the public is investing thematically these days. On the IPO front, well, we had a great one with Airbnb last week, but we've got a downgrade already. Gordon Haskett, remember, Airbnb priced, at 68, opened at 146, already got a downgrade. Gordon Haskett said, obviously, the valuation, but when they polled their investors, they said an overwhelming majority of investors in this stock that they have spoken to are interested in realizing quick gains. That's not a surprise given the numbers, but that's a pretty modest decline that we're seeing today. Speaking of IPOs, the IPO ETF is on fire. It's been going nowhere for years, and this year it's exploded. $700 million in assets under management, up 100%, and it's going to be rebalanced this week. And people are paying attention because there's a lot of money indexed to these ETFs these days. So they're going to have Airbnb go in their IPO ETF at the close on Friday. DoorDash is going in. GoodRx is going in. Palantir is going in. Nobody used to care about these rebalancings because the money was small. But now the money is really huge. Speaking of rebalancing, the biggest one of all time has happened on Friday. Tesla is going to go into the S&P 500 at the close on Friday. This will be the largest rebalancing in history. Other big rebalancings, that IPO ETF and the NASDAQ 100 is going to rebalance as well. We're talking, Carl, about maybe $80 billion at the minimum going that they're going to have to buy of Tesla. People are indexed to that. That means $80 billion to sell of everything else. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Hopefully, we won't see any major chaos or movement, but you never know when something is this big. Goes to the power of indexing. Carl, back to you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.